Can you imagine a volcano that, instead of lava, launches butterflies into the sky? On a forgotten island, that happened every spring. But one year, it stopped. In the center of the island lived Vumo, a small dragon made of soft ashes. His home was inside the volcano, which everyone called Luma. No one knew that Vumo was the guardian of the magical butterflies. Each one was born from a spark of joy he found in children's dreams. Every time a child laughed while sleeping, a colorful butterfly emerged from the crater, flying freely around the world. But one night, Vumo felt something strange. The butterflies didn't come out. The sky turned gray. And no child dreamed. Worried, Vumo went down to the valley to seek answers. There he met Lula, an albino turtle who never slept. Lula explained that a great sadness had covered the dreams. Something called invisible fear had spread across the island. Invisible fear? Asked Vumo. Lula nodded. It's everywhere, but you can't see it. You just feel it, and it turns off dreams. Vumo decided to look for the source of the fear. He flew over mountains, rivers, and caves. In every place, children avoided sleeping. At the top of the misty mountain, he found a strange creature, a dark cloud with sleepy eyes. It was Silas, the dream devourer. Children stopped believing in beautiful things, said Silas. And I grow when they forget to imagine. Vumo felt a tremor inside his chest. The volcano was sad too. Luma could no longer create butterflies without joyful dreams. What if we could remind the children how to imagine? Vumo thought. Lula, who had followed him, nodded her head with excitement. They decided to do something crazy, tell stories to the wind. Tales so curious they would reach every house's window. At night, Vumo and Lula flew while narrating impossible adventures. The dragon's voice had fire, Lula's was calm. A hedgehog who learned to fly with leaves, they said. A fish that swam in the sky. And slowly, something began to change. The children listened, even if they didn't know it. In their dreams, the stories bloomed. Shy laughter slipped between sleeping sighs. The first butterfly appeared one morning without anyone noticing. Then 2, then 10. The sky began to shine again. But then, Silas grew larger. I won't let you erase me, he shouted, spreading a mist over the whole island. Vumo felt he had to act. So he flew straight into the heart of the mist. Lula watched from below, holding her breath. Remember something happy? Lula shouted. Something of your own. Vumo closed his eyes, and remembered the first time a butterfly laughed with him. With that memory, his body glowed like pure lava. He let out a roar that split the mist. Silas shrank until he disappeared. The volcano trembled with joy. From its crater came thousands of butterflies that weren't just colorful, they also sang. Each carried a dream on its wings. They went from house to house, leaving sparks of imagination on every pillow. Lula laughed so hard her shell turned golden for a moment. You did it, Vumo, she said. And without burning anything. The children, upon waking, were no longer afraid to dream. The stories on the wind continued, and the sky was never empty again. Vumo returned to the inside of Luma. This time, not to hide, but to care for the dreams yet to come. Lula built a little house on a floating rock, where she kept inventing stories with her calm voice. Each year, the volcano launched brighter, braver, more curious butterflies, made from the deepest dreams. Even Silas, now small and tired, learned to dream. He discovered he could create too, if he dared to imagine. Moral: when we stop dreaming, fear grows. But one story, one laugh, or one butterfly is enough to light up the sky again. See you very soon with more magical stories that will take you to incredible worlds.